Hotaru, on the other hand, arrives with a mouth ulcer and continues to eat dagashi despite Seiya's advice. She continues to eat, but Watapashi's fizzy reaction aggravates her ulcer. Seiya later notices a dagashi she hasn't seen before. Hotaru tells her about the unchako, whose name and method of disposal conjure up images of feces in Seiya's mind. When Seiya hints at it, Hotaru misunderstands and believes Seiya is implying that the dagashi's appeal is beyond their age range. Hotaru wants to talk about the dagashi's innuendo after eating a few of the grape and chocolate-flavored candies, but he mistook it for eggs instead of feces. Kokonatsu arrives at the shop about 2 hours later to find Hotaru eating rice and Seiya gone home. Hotaru reveals that she's from Osaka and that she suppresses her Kansai dialect on a regular basis. Hotaru leaves after a discussion about Sakura Daikon and how some dagashi are region-specific, revealing that she lied about her origins. She then returns to Kokonatsu to inquire if he enjoys boobs. He lies, thinking it's a trick question, but then changes his mind as Hotaru begins to walk away. Hotaru then introduces egg ice cream, but she and Kokonatsu disagree on whether it should be referred to as boob ice cream or bomb ice cream. She then takes a bite out of hers, causing the warm ice cream to splatter all over her. She says that she now understands why it's called a bomb, while Kokonatsu now understands why it's called a boob. T is approached in the middle of the night by Hotaru, who asks for his assistance with something. After consulting with Seiya, Kokonatsu notices that Hotaru hasn't shown up at the shop for a while, and the two decide to pay a visit to the mansion where she's staying. They're surprised to find a bedridden Hotaru, who refuses to eat any of the dagashi Kokonatsu brought with him as gifts for her, and she reveals that her mouth ulcer has worsened after some questioning. She hoped to improve in time to try the new Baby Star ramen flavor that was about to be released. She also reveals that she decided to follow T's advice and stop eating dagashi altogether in order to aid her recovery. But this causes withdrawal symptoms, prompting her to attack Kokonatsu in order to claim the dagashi he brought. After calming her down, Kokonatsu and Seiya discover the medicine she was taking to treat her ulcer was actually dagashi, and that it was not helping her condition at all, much to their dismay. Kokonatsu, Hotaru, and Seiya spy on Y while he works on the shop after questioning Hotaru about why she thinks Y is qualified to work in her father's company. Y ends up demonstrating his people skills when he covers for a boy buying cola gum for a girl he's trying to impress, despite the fact that the endeavor appears to be futile at first. This improves Kokonatsu's impression of his father slightly, until he almost begins to read through Kokonatsu's unfinished manga. Kokonatsu and Hotaru wait for the next available train at a train station sometime later. While Hotaru tells the stories of both their origins, the two enjoy some miyaku kombu and ramune, the latter of which Kokonatsu inadvertently does not get to drink. The conversation then shifts to both the characters' hopes and future plans. Hotaru then reveals, as she steps onto a train that has just arrived, that she will not force him to take over the shop, but that she will be available if he changes his mind. Kokonatsu misses the train as a result of the revelation. On a beach pier, Hotaru and Seiya discuss the flavor of love a day after the previous episode. T and Kokonatsu try to gain popularity through fortune-telling dagashi once more. Kokonatsu recalls his previous conversation with Hotaru at the train station when the two groups see each other from afar. He decides to respond to Hotaru. Kokonatsu is concerned that Hotaru's indecisiveness is tying him to the town. And that's the end of the video. As always, if you liked what you saw, subscribe to the channel. I'll be uploading a lot of videos just like this, so I'll see you in the next one.